Okay.
Very impressive.
So this is what I've moved from the big pile. Now let me go show you where it ended up, and it's not near as impressive on the other end of it.
This was almost twice the size.
It's
taller.
Yeah, that's true. I have taken a bit down. What do you want to show us about what you've done today, Chris?
Okay, well, here we'll have to walk.
Well, okay, I'm going to turn it off while we walk.
On this side, we still have lots of leaves, although I've done the outer edge all the way to the street. But in this section, this is tomorrow's section. It's going to get cleared of leaves so we can work. This is basically what the rest of the lawn looked like by the time we got home. Leaves, some places 6 inches deep because we have raked and more leaves had fallen, but in some places we hadn't.
Yeah. Here's our pile of leaves waiting for the city to come pick them up.
Now this first 2 little piles, I may have had something to do with it bringing the stuff in from this side, but Dennis did some weed pulling and stuff. I've completely, despite what it looks like, it has been windy the last 2 days.
Yeah, it has.
And
It's very frustrating.
Away a huge bunch of leaves and a bunch flew over my head. But this was all done with leaves. The leaves were pulled out of all the little holes and everything. So what you see are just scattered by the wind. It all came down here, including everything off the top from the porch this way, except what you saw on that side. All came down this way. And then yesterday we began with the top section of what we've been working on. Dennis blew off leaves off the part that's stamped. Then I raked it off the part that hadn't been tamped. And leaf pile, dirty pile. And so today I finished from where you see that wheelbarrow upside down and all along the side of the fence that's our property and coming straight down. And the leaves in all these little pits had gathered and they were soaking wet and they were sticking to the sand. Some of them actually got buried in sand, so I got some very sandy leaves in these piles.
Yeah.
But I've got it all the way down here, and despite what you see, that's just blown in from what's been loose.
Yeah, we've had.
Almost everybody else has lawn service, so their leaves are pretty much gone. But
all right.
They don't. We don't. We are.
All right. We'll go back in the back now and show you what I did. Not as impressive.
Oh.
Well, here's what I've done. It's not as impressive, but I have started to fill a little bit in on the very bottom, a couple of inches there. And I have completed now up to the electrical conduit. That is now all tamped down at the right angle. I had to get that little 4x4 there, use that as my screed, and it works pretty well when I do that. This electrical conduit is a bit of a pain, but you can see, I've gotten a good start on it. I decided I needed to start backfilling a little bit because as I move forward on this stuff, it gets unstable if it's at too great of an angle. So as you can see, I have a lot more material to move. And one of the things that's taking a little bit longer is I'm doing the screening of it out front, so it's pure. And it also, with running it through the screen now, I break up the big clumps of clay. So now it's really more of a clay sand mix, which is what it's supposed to be. So,
you want to explain here? This is all the taller this is supposed to be.
Yep.
Right here. And of course, over here is where we have it. We need to run
we need to go out
tiller, and
yeah.
There's a stump. We know under here there's more roots of plants that died, but we've got to make it this tall all the way over to here.
No, so we have to keep going down.
Down. That's what I'm saying. We have to take it off from this tall, at least that tall, and then going down.
Yeah. So
over to our islands for the plants. And you can see right here where it can drop down naturally. We've just got a hump in the middle.
Right.
that was from some roots and stuff that Dennis has pretty much dug out.
So we're going to go 2 feet over and 1 more foot down from where you see the lines and the rebar right now, all the way up there. So just double that length and down another inch, and that will be maybe the lowest point, or we might go out another 4 feet and then down an inch, because once we get 6 feet out from the house, we can ease up on our angle to make it a little bit easier on us. But the whole idea now is that we need to create a water path through here so that the water comes down and goes back out to the creek without damaging the house. All right, well, that's it for tonight. Yeah, we're starting to quit at 5 now because the sun's up a little bit later, and it's time to go inside. And physically, we're pretty tired, so we're not going to be working on anything inside the house at this point in time. See you later.